to learn English and pass Ielts exam. They need to expand their vocabularies and memorize new and sophisticated words. My app addressed this need. I'm going to go through my app and show all features of my app to you by pressing Get Started button. In the first tab, you will see that which vocabulary other students added to their list of new vocabularies. So you can go through them, and if you liked one of them, you can add them to your list. For example, when I go through this list, this happiness vocabulary catch my eyes, so I can add it to my list by pressing Add to my list button. I can figure it out by going to my list and go to life topic. Oh yeah, that's great. I can see that it's been added successfully to my list. I can go inside that and I can see the photo and definitions of this vocabulary and examples if this vocabulary has some examples too. In my list, you can see that there are lots of topics that all vocabularies that are related to each specific topic are inside that. For example, in hometown, there are this vocabulary that I added them to my list. I want to add new vocabulary to my list by pressing plus button. By pressing add photos, all photos that are related to this vocabulary would be recommended to me. I can choose one of them. For example, I would choose this photo, and by pressing next button, all definitions and examples related to this vocabulary automatically would save for me in my list of vocabularies. By pressing down button, I can see it here. That's great, I have it. So this vocabulary would be shared with others too, so others can use it. If I go to the first of the page, I can see it here. So my vocabulary, I was able to add it to the list and share it with others. Others can add it to their list. That would be fantastic. We can be aware of others' new vocabularies and sophisticated vocabularies. Other feature of my app is related to the Ielts speaking exam. If you go to the last tab of my application, you can see the start button and the list of recordings. If you recorded some voices before, you can see them here. The whole idea is that you can record yourself for part 2 of speaking Ielts, and then you can check yourself what problem you had and correct yourself. By pressing a start button, I can choose from the list of cue cards, or I can create new cue cards. I would choose list of cue cards, and then you can choose one of the cue cards from here. For example, I choose describe your study room. Here you can think about this subject for 1 minute, and then by pressing the next button, you can record yourself for 2 minutes and start to speak about this cue card. When you finish, you can stop and go to the next page. In this page, all vocabulary that you could use in this topic would be recommended and shown to you. You can play your voice by pressing this button, and also by pressing down button, you can go back to your list of recordings.